Hello everyone, Julie Hansberry here, coming to you from Seattle, Washington. I am an executive with SendOutCards, and I'm here for today's presentation on 'Tis the Season, making the holiday card sending season easy with SendOutCards. I'm so excited to be here today. We're going to get started here in just 1 minute. For those of you that are on the call, if you'd like to comment in the chat room that who you are, where you're dialing in from, we'd love to hear from you. We're expecting several people on the call today. If you happen to be listening to this as a recording, that's great too. And welcome. We're really excited to have you here today. So we'll get started in just about 30 seconds. And for those of you that are on, if you could just let me know, one, if you can hear me, and two, if you can see my screen. You should see my name and my SendOutCards here in the upper left-hand corner. SendOutCards logo. All right, so let's get started. It is promptly 12 o'clock. And again, my name is Julie Hansberry, and I am an executive with SendOutCards. And I'm here today to share with you this amazing system on and how it can help you and your holiday card sending needs, as well as your card sending needs throughout the year. Just a little bit of history about SendOutCards. Our company is 15 years young, and we have actually just gone through and completed a major remodel, I like to call it. We have a brand new platform, we have a brand new system, and we really are a brand new company with 15 years of experience in the internet-based greeting card and gifting service. So I'm really excited to share with you today. We're going to focus on a holiday card today, but you can certainly apply what I'm going to share with you today to your card and gift sending needs throughout the year. Whether you are a consumer just looking to stay in touch with those people that are near and dear to your heart, personal, family, and friends, or you're a business professional looking at not only perhaps using this on a personal level, but also on a professional level. You know, it's been proven that more than two-thirds of your current customer base, if you are a business, will stop doing business with you simply because they think you don't care. And here at SendOutCards, we pride ourselves on being a premier relationship marketing tool for those businesses and business professionals that recognize the power of building, maintaining, and nurturing those relationships that are so incredibly vital and important to us growing, maintaining, and sustaining a profitable business. It's all about the personal touch. And let's face it, in today's world where everything is so high-tech and not really tangible, the power of sending and receiving a tangible greeting card in the mail amongst all the bills and junk mail never gets old. In fact, we enjoy here at SendOutCards, for those of us who are referral partners, never get tired of the stories we hear day after day after day of people who are benefiting and enjoying the cards and gifts that they not only receive, but they send. I think sometimes it's better being the sender than the receiver. So let's get started. I'm actually going to walk you through a really basic campaign card today. I've got a picture picked out for a card. But first, I just want to walk you through where you can find everything in this amazing platform. Again, we're an internet-based service, so everything's in the cloud on your computer, and you can also access a lot of these bells and whistles from your phone app. We actually have a really powerful phone app, whether you are iPhone or Android. Many of the things you see me sharing with you here can also be done from your phone. About the only thing you cannot do from the phone app is actually create a campaign, but you can certainly create cards, send cards and gifts, whether you're sending to individuals, whether you're sending to a group of people, or whether you're doing scheduled card sends throughout the year. So first of all, I'd like to explain the three types of cards you can send from SendOutCards. First, we have the heartfelt card send, or what we call the single card send. And this is the single individual card going out to an individual person, and you are sending it immediately. These are, think about it, your thank you cards, nice to meet you cards. Hey, it was great connecting with you today. Maybe you see somebody on Facebook. I love using the app for this. I pull a picture from Facebook on my phone, send a card for their birthday, celebrate their special day. Maybe it's a congratulatory card, or sadly, maybe a sympathy card. You see somebody struggling with something in their life, they need some words of encouragement, and in a matter of seconds or minutes at the most, you can have a card in the mail to them. Then we have what we call a group send, and these are typically, holiday cards is a big part of group sending. Also for particularly businesses that might want to do a mailing out to their list of circle of influence, their favorite customers, customers of the month, vendors, and whatnot. A group send card can also be used for invitations and announcements. And those are typically a card that's being sent to a list of people, 2 or more people, and it's, again, being sent immediately. Then we have what we call campaigns, and campaigns are actually one of my favorite things, particularly to share with business professionals, because our campaign feature enables you to set up a series of cards that can be sent to a single individual or a group of people over a period of time. You literally create the cards, tell the system at what time intervals or scheduled dates you want the cards to go out, the series of cards to go out, and you set it and forget it. So that's another really great, powerful way of sending cards. I'm not going to get into pricing so much today because literally we have so many options that can fit any scenario or need. So I'm just going to encourage you to, if you're not already using the system, get back to the person who's introduced you initially to SendOutCards. And if you're not sure who that person is, feel free to reach out to me and I'll help you figure out who that person is. We all work as independent distributors and we want to make sure that you're taken care of by the person who is connected to you. So, but anyway, we have a variety of different pricing. And again, I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail about that today because we really have something for everyone based on what you need and what you want as far as the cards and gifts that you may be sending. So again, circle back to the person who brought you here today or introduced you initially to SendOutCards, and they would be happy to walk you through all the plans and packages and find the option that's the best fit for you and your needs. So let's get started. I'm really excited to put together this card. I've got a picture saved. For those of you who may follow me on social media, you know that I have 2 little puppies named Keiko and Zoe, and I plan on using them on a card today. So first, let me just highlight where we find all the bells and whistles and all the options to help you navigate your SendOutCards program. Over here on the left, we have a menu tab, and you'll see if I click on this X down here, depending on your screen size, it'll expand or contract the menu options. So be aware of that depending on your screen resolution size. But here I have an account tab that takes me into all my important information. You'll see I've got a little pink circle there that's telling me I have some reminders. That's telling me I've got some birthday cards and anniversary cards that need to be sent out. The next button is our relationship manager. This is where I set up, I add contacts to my contact manager. I save birthdays, I save anniversaries. This is where I set up groups, which is a really cool feature in SendOutCards, especially this time of year. I have a list set up of everybody I want to send this card to today, and we'll be able to do that very quickly and easily. Campaigns, this is where I not only create my own campaigns, but you will also find our campaign store. And we have numerous different campaigns set up for all sorts of professions, whether you are in sales, insurance, if you are a healthcare practitioner, chiropractor, a general business, we've got something for everyone. And really endless selection there, and they can all be edited and customized to your own personal liking. Then our main button to get to the card catalog. Then we also have our gift catalog. So let's just click on a couple of these so I can share with you. So again, the relationship manager, this is where I save all my people, all my contacts, everybody that I have their address for goes in here. And these are all my individual contacts. And I can also search people by last name, first name, address, city, state, if I want to filter those to a particular subcategory. If I click on groups, you'll see that I have in my own account lots of groups that I've created over the years. I've been with SendOutCards almost 8 years now, and I have my people sorted in a variety of ways, and I change this from time to time. I add people, subtract people, but I always have a list going. Every time I do a mailing, I have a different list I start. So this is a way that I organize and categorize the people I send. Import contacts with a click of a mouse. I can click import contacts. I can either drag my file here, or I can click on drop files and open up my list here, and you'll see that this is the list I'm going to be working with today. I've just created this for this particular purpose. So we're going to have a lot of fun showing you how to use that today, but you can certainly easily upload a list of contacts. Just make sure you follow our instructions and our templates, because there's a definite way you want to do that to make sure it uploads correctly and accurately. If I go to the campaign store, again, this is where I can purchase pre-made campaigns of a variety of things. We have holiday campaigns. We have special campaigns that are done for different industries and different professions. These are the ones I've purchased in the past, but if I click on the campaign store, these are the campaigns that I have created. These are the campaigns that I have purchased. And then if I go to the campaign store, which is another option here, you'll see that this part of our site loads up, and there's a variety of different things I can purchase to enhance my own program or my own plan. And lots of different price points, lots of different categories, lots of different professions represented here. And you'll see if I just say click on a generic, here's one for the beauty industry, I click on details here, and you'll see that it's a variety of cards that are set up, that are sent out at different time intervals based on either how it's preset or how I choose to edit it. So lots of different options there. Let's go to the gift section real quickly. I just like to highlight this because it is so incredibly fun. I'm going to shrink this window here a little bit. We have gifts in every price point, from things that are what we call card size gifts, that are literally little gifts that will fit right inside a card, priced in the $2 to $10 range. And we have gifts upwards of $200–300 and very fancy gift sets if you choose to go that route too. But something for literally everyone in our gifts. And if you can't find the perfect gift, we have gift cards too. Many denominations, many different options, both in Canada and the USA. So you've got lots of options there. Literally something for everyone you can find here. So let's go to the card catalog now, and let's review that, and then we're going to get to sending this card today. So here we are in the main catalog, and you'll see if I scroll down, I can search right here in this search bar for different categories. We also have the category or the subject here in different tabs. And if I scroll down, you'll see we have different ribbons. I like to think of them as ribbons that run from the left to the right of the page. We have 3 types of cards. We have our photo drop cards. That's actually what we're going to do today. We have a catalog card, and we have build your own. So you can build your own completely from scratch as well. So you can choose your different card and get started that way, or you can continue on down the page and search by different categories. And we have lots of different ones to choose from. We've got, obviously, the latest and greatest typically show up here, the ones that are more seasonal. Then we have my favorites, and these are cards that I've identified in the catalog from time to time that I like to use over and over again, so I've saved them as a favorites. This next ribbon here are custom cards I've created in the past. And then we start getting down into featured cards and the different categories. And if you'll see in each ribbon, I can use this slider to browse each category, and the latest and greatest are usually the ones that are highlighted in that ribbon, or I can click on the See All button and it'll expand that category. So I'm going to go down to holiday here, and I'm just going to go See All because I want to kind of get an overview of all the ones that are there. And you'll see that all of them start to load. And many of these that you see with photographs are actually our photo drop cards. So those are meant for you to replace that stock picture with a picture of your very own. And you'll see that there are many of those available. And again, if you see any of these as you're browsing the catalog that you particularly like and you want to be able to find easily again, just click on that little heart, make it dark pink, and it'll save it to your favorites folder. Now, as you preview all these cards, if you click on any card, it'll pop up in a preview window. And if there is a message on the inside, it'll let you see the inside. Some of these cards, and I'm going to click around a couple just to show you here. Some of them also have different color options. And any price that you see reflected here is actually the price that's reflected based on your plan. So we've got plans for cards that start anywhere from just over $2 plus a fee if you add a picture, down to 99 cents, depending on what plan you're on and what package you've opted to purchase. So lots of different options. And you'll see that some of these are marked premium card, like this one's marked premium. Okay, and that's going to tell you that that's going to be printed on premium paper, which is going to be an extra charge. But oh my gosh, I love our premium paper. We have a pearl paper, beautiful for photograph cards, and we also have a matte satin paper. And I just love the look of both of those for pictures. Just make your pictures really pop on the card. So you'll see here as I'm browsing around, trying to find one with an inside here. Should have previewed that, but let's get on to sending this card. So I actually really like this one right here. I want to make this a New Year's card because I want to show you how to schedule it out later. And you'll notice this is a premium card, which means it's going to be printed on really nice paper. And I'm going to go ahead and click on the Customize button, and that's going to take us to our next option. Now, it is a premium card, but it's still giving me the option of sending it on standard paper. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. But you'll see here, when you click on the Customize options, you get choices, lots of choices. So we have our flat card. This is our 5x7 flat card. Think of it as the postcard that goes into the envelope, but you have all the real estate on the front of the card as well as the back of the card. We also have a 2-panel card. Again, this is 5x7. We have a 3-panel card, also 5x7. And we also have a big card, 8x10. So if you really want to make a wow impression with people, this is a great way to go. Then we also have the postcard, 3x5. The one thing I like to caution, though, on the 3x5 card, if you're going to utilize the postcard that's 3x5, the post office is notorious for messing up the picture. It's just something that happens when a postcard goes through their postage equipment at the post office. So if you have a treasured picture that you want to send out for the holidays, I would really encourage you to use the flat card or the 2-panel card, not the postcard, because the flat card and 2-panel will go in an envelope, and it's also slightly larger size. It's just a nicer impression. So just a tip I like to give. And then of course you can choose your paper. Now this defaults to standard, but you can also upgrade to the satin or the pearl. And I'm going to go ahead and just leave it at standard, just for example purposes. But know that if you choose the satin or pearl, there is an upcharge of 50 cents per card for the premium paper. So I'm going to click on the next button. And we are now going into the editor, and you'll see that my card is loading in the editor. And you'll see that this first panel here, we have a 2-panel card, and we have a photograph, or I'm sorry, a camera icon right here. When I click on that icon, then my menu pops up over here with all my pictures that are saved. And I have a picture already chosen, my little puppies here. This is Zoe and Keiko. They look all nice and clean and fresh because they just had their grooming appointment the day I took this picture. And this is the one I want to put on the card. So I click on the picture, it automatically loads, and here I can adjust, move the picture around. I can blow it up a little bit if I want. I can kind of play with it to get it just right. And I kind of like it about there. And when I'm done, I can access the inside of the card either by clicking on the gray arrow here or the pink next button in the lower right-hand corner. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to the next page. Oh, what happened? We went too fast. Oh, let me go back. Hold on. See, sometimes this happens too. Because I do have a 2-panel card and I want to edit the inside. So let's go back. And we're going to go click on this here. Now we're on the inside. Sorry, the system, I must have clicked 2 times too quickly. So now we're on the inside of the card. Now we get lots of options here. And I can choose to do a variety of things here. I can choose just to add a text box and add a message there. I can also choose the layout button. If I choose the layout button, I have options to add all sorts of additional pictures, combination of pictures and text. And this works really easy. Literally just click on the option you want. It's going to load, and then you can come over here and choose your option. I'm actually just going to add a message, a text message on my right side. And when I click on my text box, I get a text box editor. And again, I've got lots of options here that I can utilize as well. I have first my justification, so I can choose to have my message left justified, center justified, or right justified. Then I can also choose the font size, and I like to make mine, this is going to be a short, sweet message, so I'm going to make mine kind of big. And then I also get to choose a font, and we have numerous fonts available. And one of my favorite things about SendOutCards is I've actually had my own handwriting digitized in the system. So I can actually use what is my own handwriting. So I'm choosing that, but we've got lots of different options too. Then my next choice is the color. Now this is a festive holiday card. I'm actually sending it for New Year's. Now the font on the front of my card is black, but I like using color. And let's see, let's pick maybe purple. This dark purple here is a nice color. If you happen to know a hex ID number for a color, you can actually match that. If you're using doing this for business and you know your color codes, you can actually choose colors by code. If you want to get that specific, you can do that, which is really awesome. Then I know I'm going to send this card out to a list of people. This is another one of my favorite features about SendOutCards. Truly taking the next best thing to pen and paper is making each of these cards individually personalized, even though I'm sending them to a list of people. So instead of having a generic salutation that says hello everyone or hello friends, I can literally make this really personalized. So I'm going to first click over here to my message box. I'm going to write dear. And then I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to insert first name. So everyone's first name is now going to be written inside the card. So every time I connect this card to somebody's name, it's going to put their first name there. I hit enter, and I can do that for first name, last name, spouse name, and first name and spouse name. Okay, so I'm just going to write Happy New Year, May 2019. And actually, my own 0 is kind of wonky, so I'm going to do 2. I'm going to use an O. 19. May 2019 be an amazing year for you. Okay, and then I'm going to write love and hugs. I'm going to write the Hansberries. And this is fun. So I actually have, I'm just going to write, I'm going to add all our signatures. So when I come down here, you'll see that I hit the signature box. I have all of my family's signatures in here, including Keiko's. Don't tell Zoe, we haven't done hers yet. I need to get it submitted, but we will. So I'm going to do the dogs first. So I'm going to do Keiko, and then I'm just going to do another fun thought for Zoe's handwriting, or Zoe's signature. We'll do this one. Okay, so there's Zoe. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add everyone else's signature here. So I have mine. I have my husband's. Add a couple of spaces. And I just kind of stick these however they end up going. Ryan's. Then we have Nathan. There's mine. And we have Nathan's. So I have 2 sons. So we'll go ahead and space those out a little bit. So they're all there. So there's my card. Took 2 seconds. Now again, if I wanted to add more pictures, I could. For demo purposes today, I'm going to keep this really short and sweet. But that's all set up to go. Now we have the back of the card that we get to do. So I'm going to hit the arrow here, and you'll see that I have my back all set up. Now this is a back that I have pre-set up. I built this in another program, uploaded as an image, but if I wanted to change the back of the card, we have the same options that we have for the inside of the card. I click on the layouts. You'll see that my default is here, but from time to time, I have lots of different cards that I send, birthday cards, business cards that are specifically for marketing my business. I've done lots of variety of backs for other customers as well. You'll see lots of options for the card back. Now I'm just going to leave that like it is, but if I wanted to create something, I could literally just here create a new back, and I could literally go through the paces of adding another picture, maybe some more pictures, family pictures, maybe just a Christmas holiday poem. I could do anything that I wanted. In fact, I'm thinking maybe I'll come back and recreate this later and definitely add some more pictures. But again, for example purposes, I want to show all of you how easy and quickly this can be done. So now we're all done editing the card. I'm going to hit the next button, and you'll see it's creating the order, and it's in my shopping cart now. And now we're just getting a summary of everything that I've got here. So here it shows me a preview of the card, and I can actually preview it right here in my shopping cart. I love this feature because if I see this gives me one last chance to proofread everything, get a little closer look at everything the way it is. Do I want to change anything? If I do, I just hit the edit button right here. Or maybe I want to start completely over again. I can do that too and hit the replace button. But everything is set up here. Then this is a really great feature too, particularly for business professionals, I think. if I had the thought, you know, I'm taking the time to send a card out to this list of people, wouldn't it be great if I could just add another card that's going to go out maybe a couple months from now, maybe Christmas in July, just another card that I don't have to remember to send. I could literally add that right here and add a schedule date to that. So that's really cool. I love the convenience of being able to do that, particularly as a business. Or if you're a family member, maybe you want the rest of your family to hear from you again, you know, a few months from now. The ease of being able to do that is fantastic. So here it's just summarizing what I'm purchasing, and I get the option here again. If I want to change it, I can. If I want to change the paper, I can change the paper. If I want to change my send date, and this is really important with some of our pricing packages, send immediately versus sending a scheduled send, I can change that here. And again, I just click on this button and it tells me, well, if you want to delay it, when do you want to actually send this card? I want to send it immediately. I want it to arrive on a birthday. And when you select that, we automatically pull the card for production. If this was to an individual for their birthday, we pull the card for production prior to their birthday, so it has the best chance of arriving on their birthday, typically 7 to 10 days out if you're in the US. Same with anniversary, or I can even specify a date. So I'm doing this as a New Year's card, but I'm working on it today, right? Okay, well, I may not want this to go out right away. It's only the 24th of November. Maybe I want this to actually mail December 31st. So let me go down here and click December 31st. And I'm actually going to delay the mailing on this instead of it going out immediately. Okay? How cool is that? So again, set it and forget it. Now, I'm not adding a gift to this list, but if I wanted to, here's the button. I just click on Add Gift. It takes me right into the gift catalog, and I can choose any gift I like. All right? And again, we're not going to add a gift to that one, but I could if I wanted to. So I'm just going to hit Cancel. And then I'm going to go down here and I see my return address. Now, because this is a card going out as a family, not just me individually, I may want to edit that, and I think I will. So I'm going to change this to the Hansberries. Okay, with our address, and then I'm going to hit Save Address, and then now recipients. So if I haven't uploaded my list yet, I could do that right here. If I was sending this to an individual, I could also add recipients, but I need to add all my recipients for this sending. So I'm going to click Add Recipients, and I'm now in my Contact Manager. Now, I need to go find that group of people that I want to send to, right? And I am in groups right now. And search groups, I know I have I called it my SOC anniversary list. Okay, and I'm going to select that list, and then I'm going to hit Done. And when I hit Done again, I'm going to go back to my shopping cart. And as I scroll down, you're going to see all the people that I have in that list that are going to get this card. Okay. Now, what's really awesome is, let's say there's a couple people here that I actually maybe want to do something else for. I can choose to remove them. Okay. See how they're just disappearing? Okay. Or I can click on the pencil and I can actually edit their address a little bit if I want to do that. Okay, sometimes the way the system is created, I might have a duplicate of somebody, a husband and wife that got split up, variety of different things, or maybe I just want to readdress it for some other reason. I have the ability to do that right from this screen, which is really cool. So at the last minute I can do that, and you'll see I've got all my list. The list has about 400 people on it. All right, so here I go. I'm all ready to send. I'm going to click Ready to Send. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention, the price. The price, again, reflects what plan I am on, depending on what options I have in the plan I've purchased. So this is our best retail price based on the plan that I am on, $1.75 per card plus postage. I hit Ready to Send. It's going to compute, and it's going to say, okay, this is how much you're sending. This is how much it's going to charge you today. And do you want to continue? Yes or no? Now, I'm actually not going to continue because my plan is to actually send this out in stages, because I want to divide people up into individual places. But you got the idea. If I hit Send here, I'm going to get congratulations. You've now made the world a better place, and my card will be on its way. So I'm going to go ahead and just hit the cancel button here, and I'm going to go ahead and cancel the order. Yes, I want to delete the order. And it's just easy of doing that too if you change your mind, which is something important. Sometimes you get to the end, you're like, oh, wait, I want to do something else, and you can do that. Now, some people will be like, well, wait, I took the time to create that card. Can I find it again? You can. Just click on the account button, go to drafted orders, and you'll see that the card you created will be in this folder, and you can continue where you left off, which is really handy to do. And you can certainly do that. And you'll see that I've been playing a lot with that picture of my puppies, creating a couple different cards, deciding how I want to use it. So lots of different options there. So you can certainly play around, create cards, and then when you finally decide you want to finish and you pull the trigger, you can come back and find it under drafted orders, and you'll be able to do just that. So again, get back with the person who introduced you to SendOutCards. They'll be more than happy to go over pricing options with you. We have something to fit everybody. If you go to sendoutcards.com/their ID number, you'll be able to preview videos and see all the options that are available for your holiday card sending and beyond. Because let's face it, everybody enjoys receiving a card throughout the year, not just the holidays. So let me open up our chat room and see if there are any questions. And see, check here. I don't see any questions posted. So we'll go ahead and wrap up this recording. Again, thank you so much for being here today. This is Julie Hansberry with SendOutCards. I'm an executive coming to you from Seattle, Washington, and I really enjoyed sharing this with you today. Have a great holiday season and beyond. Thank you.